Welcome to Fabric Monday. Today we'll talk about the new multitask UI. This is a very powerful feature recently introduced into Fabric. Let's see how it works. Here I have my browser. The first thing we need to know about the new multitask feature is how to open Microsoft Fabric. Because if we use the old method, for example, app.powerbi.com, let's see how it goes. It opened Power BI, and it opened Power BI in the Power BI experience that we can see here below on the screen, the Power BI experience. The point is the multitask UI only works in the Fabric experience, so I need to change the experience to Fabric. In this way, if I keep opening Fabric in the old way using app.powerbi.com, I will need hours to keep changing the experience every time I open Fabric. The new way is to use app.fabricmicrosoft.com. In this way, the environment opens already in the Fabric experience, and the Fabric experience already supports the multitask AI. So the first important point for us to notice is how to open the environment. If we would like to open the environment in the multitask UI, we need to change our method to call the environment app.fabricmicrosoft.com. I can open a workspace, for example. I have the workspace here in the left bar. Let's say I open an event house. And the event house is opened and it comes here to the top. But now I want to open something else. I want to open a lakehouse. Okay, I can click on the workspace. The content of the workspace appears as a new window, an additional window, and I can navigate on the content of the workspace and open a lakehouse, for example. Now the lakehouse is open. I can change this lakehouse to use the Translytical endpoint, and this is very interesting because what will happen? Some special links, they will open an additional tab in the multitask UI. So I have the lakehouse tab open and I have the SQL endpoint tab open. So I can use both the lakehouse view and the SQL endpoint view in relation to my lakehouse. And I can also get back to the workspace. If I need to do something in relation to the workspace beyond what's possible on this window, I have the option to click in the workspace, in the area of the workspace itself in this window. This takes me to the main workspace window. Mind that it didn't close any of the tasks that I have open. No task was closed, but I can work on the workspace. This allows me to create a new item. For example, I can open the creation of a new item, or I can drop an item, for example. Let's say that I open a notebook. It's interesting that I can change the arrangement of these tabs. I can rearrange these tabs according to the needs of my work. Another very interesting detail is these details. What this means? This is besides the last tab. So we would think it's related to the last tab, but no, this is always related to the tab selected. I have the notebook selected. So let's say I want to change the notebook name. I can open this arrow and change the notebook name, and I'm seeing the details of the notebook. Let's say that I select a different tab, the event house, for example. I select the event house, I can open this arrow and I'll see the details about the event house, and also I can change the name of the event house. And the same for the lake house. For example, I will see the details of the lake house. So this arrow is always related to the selected tab, not to the last tab, but the selected one. Another important detail that we need to mind is that I can open a different workspace. There is no problem with that. For example, I have the map video open, I can open the map sample. the map sample workspace is open. And from this map sample, I can open something else. For example, I can open one notebook from the map sample workspace. So I have content here from the map video workspace and the map sample workspace. The problem is that it's difficult to identify which item belongs to which workspace. It's totally possible to work with multiple workspaces. I can navigate among both of them, see their windows and so on, and continue with all the tricks related to the multitask. Why? But it may be difficult to identify to which workspace each object belongs. So it's a matter of preference. Maybe you would like still to open new windows for different workspaces. You don't need to open new windows for each object anymore. This is not needed anymore. But maybe you would like to open new windows for each workspace. In this way, we just saw many tricks related to the multitask UI, which makes this UI extremely powerful. Thank you very much for watching and see you next week.